welcome to this week's Ace and Rich Freedom by Design Hot Seat Coaching Call. I'm your host, Anastasia Holdridge, better known as Ace, and this is my partner.
And I'm Rich Guzman.
And we are here to help you get unstuck. That is the theme that we do every week with our own team in the Super Affiliate Network, as well as helping you in the public who are not a part of our team. It's quite all right. We are here to help you answer your questions, and even the hardest questions that you've actually been trying to get answers, right?
Yeah.
The things
absolutely.
that you've been working on in your current business, no matter what niche or industry it is in, we want to be here to help you because we have a lot of collective experience.
Yes,
and when it comes to internet and digital marketing, we know the differences, and we're just here to help you, right?
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah,
so the way this works is if you have a question on a particular area that you're stuck on in your current business, below this broadcast, underneath the video in the comments, you can post your question there. And what we'll do is we'll call out your name, and then we will go ahead and read your question out loud and give you our answer right here live on the broadcast.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Man, are you pumped?
I'm excited.
You would eat some more ice cream. It's hot today. So we got ice cream and we're just chilling, and we're really excited here. So let me go ahead.
About 95 degrees.
It's really hot. It really is.
People in Florida going, yeah, that's nothing.
Exactly. So we have some questions already posted in the comments by some people who already couldn't be here today that are here, and some people who are here at the moment that are watching here on the Ace and Rich Freedom by Design fan page are posting their questions as well. So the first question is from Terry Ann Baxter. Thank you so much. And she asked, hi, Ace and Rich. I have a few questions actually for you guys. Number one, what is a good time frame before making the connection with a new client? And two, is it a good idea to add them to a mailing list without asking them first? Thank you. Rich, you want to take this one?
Okay. Well, the first question is going to be on you.
Okay. So I'll answer your first question. What is a good time frame before making the connection with a new client? Anytime a new client that signs up into my business, I like to get in touch with them within 24 to 48 hours. It just makes sense because they're right now, it's like they're hot, they're alive, they're ready, they're eager, they're looking to speak with you and connect. So what I like to do when I connect with them is I do it in phases. So the first thing I do is normally in my business, I get an email notification that I made a sale and I have a new member on my team. So what I'll do is I'll reach out to them by their email address, and I'll go to my personal email in Gmail, and I'll write up a little quick, personal email of what I want them to do and how I want to welcome them to the team. And I'll give them like instructions and things like that so that they can connect with me on Facebook. And then I can welcome them to my community, which is my private coaching area within the company. And then on top of that, I also want to connect with them on Facebook. But since they're not already my friend yet, I send them a friend request on Facebook. So I'll go ahead and reach out to them like that. And then I'll also go into Skype. And then I'll ask them to connect with me on Skype. Now, sometimes Skype will allow you to find these people in Skype by their email. But sometimes when you put their email address, they just don't have Skype. Some people, not everybody's all caught up with Skype.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
So, but it is a good way of checking, just like you check on Facebook, you could check on Skype. And then I'll reach out to them on Skype and send them a personal message in that little bubble that pops up and it says, hey, would you like to connect? It's kind of boring. I like to make it customized. And so what I'll say is, hey, this is Ace and Rich. We'd like to welcome you to our team. Also, we'd like to help you get started right. So other than that, go ahead and connect with us. And that is what I do. And every time they always accept.
That's true.
Yeah, they always accept. So 24 to 48 hours is the best time. Okay, so the next question is, Rich, that you want to take is it a good idea to add them to a mailing list without asking them first?
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to adding people to your mailing list, if it's a lead that you already come in contact with, you're the one, that you already communicated with, or someone's already made a purchase, yes, it's okay to add that prospect in your list. There's no problem with that at all. However, you don't want to just take any random person, any random email, and just add them as the lead in your autoresponder. That's really not accepted. That's not a good idea at all. So I would just definitely make sure that you develop that relationship, or that someone that just made a buying purchase from you. So that way, when somebody buys from us, we get to know them. Okay, so I think that's the most important.
Yeah, we definitely want to get to know them, and you know, we ask them questions about them, you know, so that we can be able to help them with their needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Terry, for your questions. I hope that helped you. Okay, and if you have more questions, you can always reach out to us on Skype, and you can also come back next week at the same time, same place, to ask your question.
Just make sure they're a buyer first.
Okay, and let's see here. Some more. Okay, the next question just got submitted by Sasha. Sasha Harang. She says, "Hi, Ace and Rich. My question is, my soap opera list has been put onto Aweber, and I have set it up so that they are broadcast every day for 5 days, but none have gone out. When I go into an individual subscriber under manage subscribers to see if they have opened an email, it says in the box next to their name, 1001, blocked from receiving follow-ups. Did I load these incorrectly? And do I manually have to change each one so that the drop-down box reads, hey, which is the subject of my first email?" I hope this just makes sense, as it is hard to write. Thanks, Sasha.
It depends on how you did it. Like if you did it through, because the Aweber has another part they just added, and it's in beta still. And you know, there's a follow-up and there's a campaign. So depending how you set it up, that could be the determining factor. So what I would do is get a hold of Ace or myself, and we'll take a look at it and see what's going on with that.
Yeah, thank you, Sasha. I hope that helped. But yeah, if you need us, you can always reach out to us on Skype, Ace and Rich. Okay, next question is from Leslie Deanna McTavish. And Leslie says, "Hi, Ace and Rich. I posted this earlier today, but I don't see that post now. Here are my question for today's hot seat. I would like to know if subscribers to my SAM bulk would see it as spamming if I only am sending them a small variation in links as call to actions." Let me see. Her message got cut off, but I think that was her question. If I am sending them a small variation in links as call to actions.
When I do an email, I like leaving a room for the bottom underneath my image for like a PS or like a call to action, but I never put links to my emails. I think that's not really professional, number one. Two, I don't like to have links because that definitely alerts the spam bots. And what I like to do is I like to put words and then hyperlink the words, okay? Hyperlinking the words is very powerful because you get a really good strong call to action by hyperlinking the words.
I found the rest of her answer here, her question. Okay, I have, of course, been sending them links from Infusionsoft, but I'm interested in knowing what task would be the most important to complete if a person like me is on a limited time schedule.
Well, that's what I mean. You want to make sure that the words are hyperlinked. You don't want to add just any links, okay? And try doing it like underneath your, like right underneath, you have like your section where you actually write an email. If you have an image in between, like, you know, like inspirational quote, like I do sometimes, or there's different ways of setting up emails, but always at the bottom, you always put your you know, like, well, thanks, talk to you soon, or see you tomorrow, or something like that. You have your image, and then underneath is where you can do like a PS or call it action link. Not a link as far as like a link, but a sentence, and you could actually hyperlink that sentence.
So Leslie, I hope that helped you. Okay, answer your question. And guys, keep posting them. We love it. And I see comments as well. Hey, comments are good too. Let's see here. This is from Karen Richardson. Hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hey guys, how you doing? Love the flower in your hair, Ace. Oh, thank you. Just a quick leadership.
I don't have mine though.
No, you don't have his flower.
I need like a neon green one or something.
Just a quick leadership question from me. Do you have any top tips on managing the time you spend supporting members, especially as our teams are getting bigger now? Lots of love, you guys. Mwah. Okay. This is a very good question.
Good question.
You know, when you get to that stage of leadership and you have questions like that, it can be really challenging.
I think the main purpose really to manage your time is just like this. Right now we're doing like a Q&A. Have everybody meet you and ask questions and help with those answers in like a group setting like what we're doing right now. The reason why is because there's so many hours in a day, you know, and we're in the trenches as well, so we're constantly marketing and things like that. You know, you've been doing phenomenal, but there comes a time that we have to limit our time with members. We actually, when we first started doing like meet and greets when people come on board, we used to do it for like a half hour, sometimes an hour. Not good. You know, it's just taking a lot of time away. So now we limit our meet and greets to like 15, 20 minutes, which is sufficient enough. And then, but as far as getting together with your team and really running your business very efficiently, do things like this, okay? Do it once a week, a group setting, have them show up, because if they're serious about their business, they will show up and they will ask the questions. Like we're doing right now, people asking questions right in the comment section on your fan page. Let them know, come to the fan page, ask the questions that you need to be answered. Because here's the thing, they can have an idea at any moment. It could be today, right? Or they can have an idea yesterday or the day before that. Make sure that you tell them to, whatever ideas they have, ask the question in that moment. And it doesn't matter when they ask it, right? But as they're asking those questions, that day comes, you get to answer the questions just like this.
Exactly. And you can use tools, you know, like we're using an iPad, and, you know, we pull up our site and we can like go through the comments. As you guys are writing your comments as questions, you know, we can just refresh and we can just see it. And that's why we ask you to do this, because this is a way of leaders can regain control of the team, you know, and be able to cater to each person one by one. And you can be able to, you know, speak to each individual. And if they need specialized coaching time, then have them set up an appointment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
But make sure that once that appointment is set up, be sure to send them a message before the appointment and have their questions, like their problems, written down, so you know when it's time, you know, to just help them at that moment.
Yes.
It's not going to take like hours.
Yeah. Your time is very valuable as a business owner. So you want them to respect your time as well as you respect theirs. And so definitely develop that posture about yourself. That's what I talked about in the video yesterday. Have that posture about yourself and control your time. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good.
Great. Let me just refresh again. Anybody have any more questions? I'll give it a few minutes. I think I see some questions over here. Let me go to the site. Oh, okay. So Kathy asked, hey, Ace and Rich, which email marketing service is the best? Is Aweber the best or GetResponse? What do you recommend?
I tried both. I like Aweber only because of the interface, and I've been used to that for a long time. There's no one that's better than the other, I believe. I just think what resonates with you is what really matters. But I know that, let's say you're an affiliate marketer. I know a lot more people lean towards more Aweber. So if you want to use our campaign sharing code to get your marketing up and running as quickly as possible, I probably would use Aweber. Me personally, I'm biased towards Aweber because I have it, but I've actually used GetResponse before. And I just don't like their interface at all. If you are new and you've never done any form of an autoresponder, go Aweber. It'll be a lot smoother for you.
Yeah, so hope that answers your question, Kathy, and thank you, Karen Richardson, for your questions as well. And we're going to move on.
Karen.
Yeah, good to see you. I can't wait to see you in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
We're excited about that. Okay.
Few weeks away, huh?
It is. It really is. Okay, so we got another question coming in now. They're still typing it. Hold on. Got to refresh. Okay. This is good.
I'm hot, man. I'm supposed to take a look.
This is really good. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. And she said thank you. See, I just see it now. Great. This is great, guys. I really appreciate it. So encourage the other viewers, as you see them coming in, encourage the people to write their questions just like everybody else is posting them below. We can see it. We have our tablet open and we can refresh our screen and actually read the questions off with your name.
Yeah, because before what we were doing is we had people on live and there was a lot of more interruption, feedback,
background noise.
The bandwidth just couldn't handle it with Google Hangout.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of issues.
Yeah.
But now we like it this format. We did it before this way, and it worked out a lot smoother. I don't know why we didn't stick with it.
Yeah.
But now, hey, right, testing. Now we know.
Exactly.
So it's working out a lot better this way. More.
And not only that, but to our leaders who are out there who are leveraging this platform to train your team, when you have this set up this way, it's best for you to open up the line so you can do your screen sharing. That way you don't have all that other bandwidth interference, which causes it to run slow.
Exactly.
You know?
But it's really more efficient, and it works so much better when we answer questions and the answers that we're coming up with.
Yeah.
People can take notes if they want, or it's going to be recorded too. So.
Right. So James asked, is Facebook marketing an effective strategy to build my network marketing business?
Ooh, good question.
Yes. It is, but you better know the strategy. You better know the strategy, James, because let me tell you, I've seen amateurs, they get started in this and then they do the wrong thing. It's like throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping it sticks, you know, and you get
Facebook has different elements.
It does.
To their platform. And you really got to understand it. A lot of people get on Facebook and they want to use it as a strategy for their marketing, and it's not as easy as people think. But once you learn the strategies, it becomes a lot of fun. Like right now, we really have been focusing on Facebook 2016. That's helped us take our business to the next level.
Yes.
We have done lights campaigns. We have done organic reach. We have done uploading videos and choosing the right tags. Remember, tags are placements.
Mm-hmm.
We have actually understood the search function of Facebook. And this was something that we didn't understand before. And there's many different parts of the search. Because searching on Facebook is nowhere near like searching on Google.
No.
Having a tag on Facebook when you upload a video is nowhere near like Google SEO.
No.
Or any SEO for that matter. Okay? It's totally different. You have to learn the strategies of whatever type of marketing you want to go after in Facebook.
And I can, you know, as a former network marketer, I can give you some advice and tips really quick, James, that will help you. First of all, as a network marketer, your frame of mind is about promoting your product, your service, or opportunity, right? So you're going on social media like Facebook and you're trying to look for prospects for your business. Well, you got to step out that element where it's more offline and more into online. So you want to marry the two. So what you want to do is take what you know a little bit about network marketing offline and integrate it with your online by communicating with people the same way like you would in person at a coffee shop appointment. Okay. But you don't want to make the mistake of vomiting all over your prospect about talking about the company and how long they did it.
We just had to have
how much money they made.
Yeah.
That stuff in internet world don't exist because it don't matter. It's all matters, James, what you're willing to do as a leader and how you're going to give value to your potential customer.
Yeah.
And that is why they will sign up with you.
Yeah, we had somebody last night actually vomit all over us talking about their company making over $7 million. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I go, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. How many people have you helped? Okay. And when you're part of building that company as far as up to $7 million.
Yeah.
And right there, he was just like, I'm traveling around the world and I'm not teaching, I'm just promoting it. And I'm like, okay, all right.
No.
Not interested. Bye.
Yeah, you definitely want to be able to shed light on what is working now for you.
Right.
If you know a particular strategy, something of value that can help them, that's great. But never use Facebook for just prospecting people and quickly pass on your link or your opportunity to your network marketing company because that is a big no-no.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's a lot more you can learn. You just have to reach out to us. We can teach you a lot. Okay. So other than that, James, I hope that answered your question. And those are a couple tips for you from me to help you out.
Look at you.
Yeah, this is fun. Okay, let's go to the next person, Jordan. Okay. Jordan asks, hey, Sir Rich, what is the difference between internet marketing and digital marketing? You know, Jordan, we talk about this a lot in our blogging. When we blog, we talk the differences about digital marketing, internet marketing.
They're really not different. They're just two different names. it's the same thing, really. You're doing internet marketing, whether it's digital marketing, internet marketing. I think the really only difference is I think digital marketers are more strategic in what they do, and they just don't throw everything at the wall. Hopefully it sticks, right? Internet marketing, you know, everybody's like, you know, generating leads whatever way they can. But we like to be a little more, I'm a digital marketer, she's a digital marketer. We like to be more strategic, more targeted in what we do. And to us, it's more important than just trying to generate every lead under the sun.
Oh, can you bring us back online on that?
Online?
Yeah, it went offline off the internet.
Oh, off the internet?
Yeah, our tablet. I'll go ahead and get the next question though. Let's see. So yeah, did you finish answering Jordan's question about the difference between internet marketing? You did, okay. Yeah. So, oh wow, okay. Okay, Billy asks, okay, Ace and Rich, what is the difference between high ticket affiliate marketing versus traditional network marketing? I thought they were the same.
Oh, I'm going to answer this one. This is a good one.
Okay, very good question.
Okay, you start and then
Okay, when it comes to network marketing, it's more belly to belly, people oriented. You got to talk to people in a physical form. So you're offline, you're talking to people, you know, you're doing home parties if it's that type of business model, or you're doing demos at different, you know, business functions or trade show events, and you're physically out there hustling. Internet marketing, you're online. And so you're hustling still, but you're online. So it's not so much physical labor or, you know, going out there and talking to a person. But when we do us is we reach out to people on video call. So we leverage the platform known as Skype, and we can talk with people like what we're talking right now. This is how you see what you
we love video.
You will talk to us the same. We will talk to you the same. And you know what? We will build a relationship on the internet, and we will communicate nowhere. I don't think anybody's ever done this, but anywhere in the world, we can reach out to you, all the way from South Korea to Australia to London, you know, to Paris. It does anywhere you go. We can talk to you right from Skype. That's the beauty of having internet as a business. Yeah. You can go anywhere in the world. You don't have to hop on a plane and fly over there like in traditional marketing, network marketing, you know, pay for flights and things like that. We're saving you a lot of money. Just get on Skype and actually talk to us on video.
Yeah. And when you fly somewhere, it's actually to go to a nice tropical island, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, another really important main difference, because you talk about high ticket and you know, like high ticket affiliate marketing and traditional network marketing. Traditional network marketing, you have to build a lot of volume to earn a substantial amount of income. Okay, so let's say I'm part of an MLM company. Let's just call it whatever it is, right? It doesn't matter. And what happens is we have to increase our numbers and constantly just drive numbers constantly. So it's really difficult to do this because you have to be experienced, number one. Two, you have to constantly keep prospecting. We're talking high numbers, okay, to get some volume, okay? And it's kind of really a pain in the ass because, you know, I've done it, you've done it, and we've done it, and, you know, though we made some money with it, nowhere near as much we've done online. Right. So when you look at like high ticket, we can make one sale, and that one sale equates to about 2,000 people in the downline. And I can make one sale. I can make one sale is like, you know, $1,000. One sale could be $3,000. Other sales could be $8,000. It depends on what high ticket affiliate partner, you know, what company you're part of. Because honestly, I'd rather have one sale make me the most money instead of trying to build this huge volume of people that always are dropping off. Does that make sense? Because for me, I just don't feel it anymore. I don't know. And
that's just our personal experience because we have done everything right in the network marketing.
It doesn't don't work.
And for us personally, we just found that business model is not for us. Yeah. So, you know,
and not to say it doesn't work. You know,
no, it does work. We know a lot of friends.
Yeah, we made money with
leaders
it.
who are friends of ours that are great. and having great success, making millions of dollars. But it took them years to get to that point.
5 years.
And they had to, you know, do a lot of stepping stones to success. They had to go through a lot of failures, you know. And you know what? At the same time, the profit margin is so small. You have to put more people in that type of business model in order to be able to reach the compensation plan.
I don't get that. I just, you know, for the fact that, I mean, I can't.
Not for me.
Yeah, like if you have like a product that costs like $50, okay, and for each member that you bring in, you get like $3.
Yes.
Profit for the product.
Right.
For me, I'm just like, God, that's just a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really a lot of work for the tiny amount of commissions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a tiny MLM, and MLM has a leaky bucket, so people are always dropping off right through the whole. Right through the cracks.
It's not a scalable business model. You cannot scale that type of business up. But when you have a high ticket affiliate system, you know, my God, when I first started learning about this stuff and I saw how much the potential for me to get paid, it was exponentially ridiculous.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I'm like, and that fast, it can happen if you work it.
Yeah.
If you work it right, you follow the blueprint of your system that is a high ticket, you will get to the top fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of, you know,
it's not gonna take,
when it's going to happen.
Right. It's not going to take like 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But even if it took like a few years, would it be worth it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we put our work in. And right now we get to reap the benefits of what we've done for 3 years.
Yes.
I mean, we really busted our butt for 3 years, and now we're just learning even more, and we're growing, and now we're 6-figure income earners, and we can actually. I mean, I've done it before with traditional network marketing. I was in a different company, with a travel MLM company, and I mean, my income skyrocketed. I mean, really quick, but it wasn't bringing a lot of people had to come in, yes. But my secret is I targeted other network marketers. And what I did was I focused on the people who had experience.
Right.
So what happened was they were coming in and they were just building volumes of people, bringing loads of people in, right? Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that. But I was lucky. Well, I worked my butt off, but I was lucky to find the right type of people to build humongous downlines. I built a downline of 4,000 people. I was earning like, I don't know, 20, 30,000 a month. And, and then it went for like 40, and I got bonus checks on top of that. You know what I mean? So I was earning 6 figures in no time. It can happen. It can happen with network marketing, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder, I'm telling you right now, than actual high ticket affiliate. On the internet.
If you do it, if you stick with your network marketing business, the only best advice I can say is if you love it and you have a passion for it, stay and do what you love and stick with it. Exactly. But make sure that you have a funded proposal system attached, so that way you have something coming in on the front end while you market your business on the back end, if that makes sense.
That's a good point, because some people actually, what happens is they end up getting a network marketing company and they buy so much product because Upline is telling them to buy so much product, like let's say in the thousands, right? Or just 1,000, or maybe even 500. And then they're paying a monthly fee of $100, $150 a month. And it gets to the point as they're going in the red because they're not recruiting anybody.
No.
And you're losing money, number one. As a business owner, you're losing money.
And even if you're at even if you're at your company specific title rank, you're really not getting paid the actual title ranks commissions. Just know that.
Yeah, it's a
lot of upkeep.
Yeah, it's a crazy business model.
It is.
So I mean, you have people that are like, they're influential. They've been in this game for like years, and they can be on stage and like 6 months later, and they can be like, I've made this rank. I'm like I'm a diamond. And what happens is they don't tell you that they were part of another network marketing company and they moved over tons of people over, okay? And that's why you see them like have success, fairly quickly, because they already have that going on. But I want to go back to the funded proposal you were talking about. The reason why a funded proposal is important is because if you're going in the red, it's because you're not making any money. That's number one. But if you have a funded proposal, you can actually make money, okay? And you can do this on the internet, use a system, and then make commissions. And as you're making those commissions, Use it to keep up with your auto ship, right? Use it, to use for advertising, your target marketing. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Who's your target market? If you're a network marketer, other network marketers. Keep that in mind. If you are a network marketer and you want to be in network marketing, your target market, your best target market is other network marketers. Do not let anybody tell you anything else.
Yes.
Because you're just going to waste your time.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's, to me, what I have learned from my experience is that, when you target other network marketers that you want to approach with your current opportunity, the fact to them, because they understand what it takes to be in your business, than it is for you to talk to a newbie who's never done home-based business before. They have absolute no experience.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
And here's the thing about high ticket, and this is why I like it. I'll give you my personal, honest opinion. The fact is that if I make $1,000 commission, okay, or $3,000 commission, or an $8,000 commission, right? It doesn't matter. That's high tickets way beyond.
Right.
I can use that money from my advertising, gets me in a good position in my business to keep it funded, okay? Keep it growing versus, not having enough money to put back into my business. That's not, again, it really isn't. Now, in the beginning, did we take some of our own money and invest? Absolutely. It takes money to make money. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? Because you have to invest in yourself. Either you have time or you have money, okay? If you don't have any time, okay, you need to put money into your business more than ever. If you have time, I would do both. If you have more than enough time and you have no money, you got to bust your butt 4 times to get those results. We done it. It's worth it. In the beginning, we didn't have no money, right? In the beginning, we didn't have no money, and we busted our butt like you wouldn't believe to get to this point of earning 6 figures on the internet. Okay, so high ticket for me is definitely the way to go. I highly recommend it. You can start making some high level commissions. Just start running your ads, start feeding the pipeline in your business, and you'll never go hungry. Trust me.
You certainly won't.
I mean, next month right now, guys, we're going to Maui. It's a true dream come true. It's like, for us, a lifestyle change. You know what I mean? I'm very blessed and very fortunate. We don't take that lightly. And for us, we have gratitude for what's been happening to us. So definitely high ticket is the way to go, guys. And I hope that answers your question, Billy, because that was a great question. And a recommendation. Choose high ticket. Okay. Kirsten asks, I just earned my first 5 figures. Oh, congratulations. Awesome. And I want to grow to 6 figures. What do you recommend is the next phase of me scaling up my business? Choose a good advertising platform, okay? Test it small, all right? And then scale up in increments, all right? I would, if you start off with let's say you're doing a test on Facebook, right? Start doing like a campaign for, I don't know, a couple $100. Just test it out, Yeah. That's what I would do. Do like, $10 a day. If you got more, do $20 a day, right? And test it out for a while. See how it works. Start small, then scale up and keep growing. We're fortunate because our company provides traffic for us and very good buyer traffic at that. We just made 17 sales in the last run that we did. Yep. And very fortunate to have that kind of support and also have that major problem that people deal with on the internet is finding the right type of traffic. Yes. And for us to have it done for us, it's a beautiful, awesome. And let me just add this. It's great that you just made your first 5 figures, and you know what? That's wonderful. But now the next phase that I could recommend is learning to take a portion of what you've made and invest it into your own intellectual capital. Yeah. That means you need to increase your skill set. So you should be taking courses or buying courses that are going to help improve, your industry experience. So like learning a specific skill set, like, keyword research, for example. If you're into blogging, then pick a course that's going to teach you SEO and keyword research. If you're going to do video marketing, then that's a different course. You need to find a mentor that's going to teach you video marketing and just solely the formula of how to do proper videos. Or Bing, or Facebook, Because if you're going to scale your business like you want,
right,
you got to do paid marketing. There's no other way.
Yeah. When you're making money like that, you know, you've got to learn. You got to think like an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur does what when they make money? They reinvest it back into their business. So this is one of the ways that you can invest it back into your business, is to put it back into your own self-education.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. And I, you know, when I first started, and you know, the first time I had a breakthrough and I made a lot of money, I wasn't used to making that kind of money, right? So I was like, whoa, you know, what do I do? So what did I do? I took a course and I learned about economics and business, right? I didn't go to college. I went to actually on the internet and took a course. And I learned how to allocate my money, right? So 30% will go back into the business, right? 15% will go back to me. And then the other percent will go back into the bank for business bills and taxes and stuff like that. And that's always worked very well for me. And I never had a problem. So, but when you get to that point, you've got to study. You know, Jim Rome said it best. I mean, educating yourself is so important.
Yes.
Because, you know, the more that you open your mind up and learn more, the more you grow as an entrepreneur. Don't be lazy in learning. You know what I mean? It's one of the things you got to really. I'm always learning that. See that computer back there with the flashing lights on that keyboard? I'm always there studying new courses all the time. We've done what, like 2 different Facebook courses now?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we started Facebook this year.
We did Facebook because, you know, we didn't know anything about Facebook. And now we're learning the marketing side of, you know, that skill set of learning how to use Facebook for business and marketing. And then we do video marketing again, as well as, you know, the new changes. Because, you know, let's face it, if you're in online marketing, you need to be up with everything that's changing, because the internet is always changing. So you got to keep up with all the changes.
And we took a course on Hangouts too.
Yeah.
And you know, everything that we've done, we always taken a course, and we built our skill sets on what we do. This is why we're able to be comfortable on camera and talk on video and share our story and things like that. You know what I mean? It's just learning different skill sets to keep growing. So
when you get to your 6 figures, you make sure you come back and let us know that, you know, our tips helped you. We'd love to see that. Okay. So.
But by all means, I will say this: I'm not a professional financial planner or nothing like that. Okay. I will say this: you know, just this is how I do it, and it works for me. It might not work for you, but I'm more aggressive putting stuff back into the business. Now we're getting to a point that, you know, it's going to change. Because of a lot of money that we're earning, we're going to start getting to investing, and that's another ball game. I'm in the middle of studying that right now, so I'm always educating myself. Do the same thing, and you'll be fine. All right, so I hope that answers your question, Kirsten. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your 5 figures, and all the best of success to you in getting your 6 figures. Okay, next question is from Ariana, and Ariana says, oh, we got a young one, huh? 17 years old. I love that. It brings me back when I started when I was 17. I'm 17 years old, Asa Rich, and I am no longer interested in going to college. But I am interested, and I have been inspired by your videos, and I would like to become a digital marketer too. What is your best advice on what I should do? I feel lost in my career path. Can you help me? Okay. I'm a mother, so I'm going to talk to you from that perspective, because you know what? You're very young. And you know what, you also are entrepreneur minded, you're feeling it, you're like, you know what, college is really not for me. You know, as a parent, I would say, you know, you don't want to throw your education away, but that's my traditional sense. Now, when you talk to somebody who has a different wealthy mentality and knows what they know now, this is what I would say to you: follow your true passion and follow it all the way through. If you feel digital marketing is going to be for you and college is not, maybe college may not be for you right now, but it will come later on in the future. Because I went back to school, okay, Ariana, and what I did was, after I gave birth to my child, I went back to college and I finished, and I did just 2 years, at least do 2 years, you know, just to get something, all right? So you have something to fall back on. But on top of that, I have nothing against traditional education. So you can do your traditional education if that's where your heart is and that's what you want to do. You know, pick something that you can major in, that you know that you can fall back on. But I will tell you this: it's only a safety net. Why? Because when you do digital marketing, it's going to pay you more than what you pay to go to school to learn whatever it is that you want to learn. So by you now at this age, oh my God, you're way ahead of most people who are just starting later, you know? Now here's my opinion. I do not agree with the traditional educational system. I don't. Number one, they don't teach you what we know.
They won't.
They don't.
Yeah.
The digital marketing, this type of stuff, not being taught in school. What's happening is more and more kids are actually going to school now, getting out of school, getting way much in debt, not finding the career and the job they thought they were going to find, and moving back home with their parents and still struggling.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah,
so do I agree with you? No.
That's okay.
But that's okay. This is why we're Ace Rich.
Yeah.
We keep it real. I'm disgusted with the education system. They should be teaching kids right now, especially in high school into college, how to run a business. Number one. Two, how to run a digital business, because the future of business is dying. The way it is right now, the future of business, what's going on like traditionally, is dying. In the future, it's going to be more digital. We're not going to have a lot of stores like what you're seeing right now. Take a look around you. Stores are shutting down. Software bots are taking over people's jobs. And do you think that you're going to have more opportunities as the future goes along? It's going to get harder and harder and harder as technology takes over. I'm sorry to burst people's bubble, but it's just a fact of life. It's what's going on. Just take a look all around you, okay? Now, a lot of kids are getting really, really, really bad in debt. Yeah. We're talking, it's sad. It's really sad. I mean, I still work part-time, and I know people go to college and go to work, and they tell me, like, I'm just so in debt. I don't know what I'm going to do. And this is the reality. This is the reality of what's going on. That's why a lot of people come to the internet, you know, college kids, and they're starting a business to pay their debt off because the jobs ain't paying it off.
And the entrepreneurs, it's so digital entrepreneurs online become millionaires faster than traditionally when they finish college and try to find a job that matches their diploma. And then after that, you know, they're working for 30, 40, 50, 60 years of their lives, waiting to retire. That's the traditional, you know, way of thinking. But
you realize we're getting paid like more than doctors now?
We're getting paid more in this industry. We get paid more than what doctors make in a year.
I mean, that's crazy.
On a monthly basis.
That's just, when you think about, fathom
you gotta think about
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. And people go to school and spend tens of thousands of dollars to go to get an education. And what happens? They can't even find a job. It's getting so bad out there. Right. 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 So look at what's happening. Look at the trends. I think we're so antiquated in our educational system. It is so sad. It's so sad. It really is. That's just my opinion.
But like when I say, he could disagree with me if he wants, and that's okay. But you are 17 years old, so that means you probably are living with your parents or living with your grandparents, and you know you're just about to graduate high school, you know, and that's great, you know. And now you're trying to decide, where should you take your life? Should you go to college or should you start a business? Just know that if you're going to start a business, honey, you have to have money to run the business.
Yes. I was going to say that.
Yeah, you have to have money.
That,
and if you got a good relationship with your parents and you want to express this to them and they are a way to help you, you know, take out a loan or help you, you know, then fine. You know, your parents can do that for you, but they support you in that factor. Otherwise, you're going to be like trying to build a business with no income. It can be very hard.
It'll take a while.
It will take you a while. And being as young as you are, it will take a while.
So what I would do is, this is what I would do. I would, if college is not what you want to do, I would literally get a job, okay, full time if you can, and start earning some income and put it towards your business.
Yes.
That's what I did. I'm earning income. Now I'm earning income from the business, right?
Right.
And it's taking care of all my business bills, you know, advertising, all that kind of stuff. But the work money is paying my bills, right? But now it's only part-time because it's getting to the point that I'm probably not going to be there very long.
So yeah, and then on top of that, you know, keep in mind that you don't want to get confused while you're searching online looking for, you know, how to make money from home. You fall into these other gurus that want to rob you of your time, rob you of your money, because they really don't give a damn about you. They just want your money. So, you know, you being here, watching us here on the Hangout, we appreciate you. And, you know, you probably have the youngest member audience here watching us, and we appreciate you on that. And yeah, just keep following us. We have a lot of great things to share with you. I think at this young age, by you learning through our content and what we've shared, you'll get a lot of information than you would in your college. And then that will help you get your final path.
Yeah, like if you're thinking of being an entrepreneur, go towards what your gut instincts tells you, and stick with it. Come hell or high water, you stick with it no matter what ups and downs you go through. Because if you go to college, they're not going to teach you this stuff.
Exactly. So I hope that helps you, Ariana.
Because you went to business school.
All the best.
You went to business school.
Yeah, I told her.
Yeah,
I went to business school. No,
they did not teach this.
No,
at all.
No. It's either the curriculum is going to be strategic on the fact of what you're going to get when you graduate and you get a job.
Mm-hmm.
It could be accounting, it could be computerized, graphics, it could be art, it could be photography, it could be mathematics, it could be science, it could be human resources or human services or whatever the heck they kind of call it. Not everybody wants to work for the government. There's no real life living in a cubicle. That's why people are here.
But sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do to get more of what what you want. So so you desire something. Yeah. It's okay to go back to work, make your money. Okay, start putting it to your business, and start growing and start getting better at what you're doing. Yeah,
and you got it. You'll mature along the way.
I mean, there's no other way but up. I'm telling you. Once you take one skill set.
But you're never too young to start a business. I will tell you that. You're never too young. You're never too old. It ain't too late. It's when you get started, do it and get started, and that's it.
I did a lemonade stand when I was a kid.
You see, you had the lemonade stand. We couldn't afford lemonade. We had Kool-Aid.
I had a lemonade stand.
I had Kool-Aid.
Wait a minute.
With gumballs on the porch.
Yeah, but do you know what kind of lemonade stand I had?
What's that?
Country Time lemonade stand.
Oh my God. No, not me. I had Kool-Aid.
There was no real lemons, okay? They were just the Country Time powder.
Hey man, where I come from, New Jersey, we had Kool-Aid. We were on the porch selling Kool-Aid for $1 a cup, and they had gumballs in there too.
Oh man, the city is more expensive, so that's why you charge.
No, I actually capitalized on a current event. It was hot as hell in the summer, and everybody was thirsty, and they like cold ice, things.
You make some dollars.
I was making some good money.
I was undercutting.
And I was a teenager.
I was undercutting you.
Oh, we like to have so much fun. Okay, so we have a new question. All right, and Ariana, thank you so much. And that
was a great question, by the way.
Okay, Ganka Walver says, "Do press releases help our business?"
Any type of marketing really can help your business. The question is to understand the strategy. Do I understand that strategy? You have to ask yourself. Press releases are like news articles, attention. This is breaking news. You know what I mean? That's what really press releases is all about.
Right.
It can help, and you have to pay for it, but it can get out there. But you must understand the strategy. I've never done press releases. I know people who have. But if you want to go towards that strategy, take a course on it. Find something very effective you can study and learn. Because behind every type of marketing that you do, there's a strategy behind it. Okay. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question. I like press releases. I do. They're a great way to get attention, like Rich said. But you got to have them written up properly. Otherwise it's just.
It's like an attention, like a breaking news story.
Yeah, breaking news. Like we had 2 press releases written for us. Like in the last company we were in, we left the other one. There was a news release, and it was like, Asa Rich is with this particular opportunity, and there was a press release that went out, and people asked us a bunch of questions. So it's a way to get attention, But a lot of people abuse it because they post the wrong press release.
Yeah.
We don't need a press release to know, what you ate last night. We don't need a press release to know, who's coming over. We want to know what is it as far as industry related that is making the difference. Show me a press release that there's a bunch of kids in the neighborhood making a difference by mowing other people's lawns for free. You know what I mean? I want to know that. Give me that press release.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Or a press release on Ace and Rich that how much we made and how fast we did it and how many people we've actually coached and helped and taught.
How many lives were changing?
How many lives were changing? That's press release. You know what I mean? You want that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
So I think that's pretty much it.
Perfect timing too. It's 4:53.
Yeah. Let me just refresh again. Let's see if there's any more questions. Good questions, guys. Thank you so much for participating. This is a success. This is definitely going well.
Yeah, guys. I just want to share, our background, where we come from, and stuff like that. She comes from traditional network marketing. I come from internet marketing.
Yeah.
And when we met, we just started, working this together. And it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. You know what I mean? we struggled. We, became homeless. We went through a really tough time. And we just never stopped. We never stopped fighting. We never stopped, just continue just doing what we were doing. When you're homeless and, we have to go to a motel, and we had no idea what we're going to do from day in and day out when we're at that, bottom of the barrel. And we just kept focusing on our business. As long as it was a Wi-Fi, we kept putting blog posts. That was our strategy, blogging. Yeah. And we wanted to master it to the point that we could rank in the search engine and we can get a lot of traffic, and generate leads and make sales. And now we do that on autopilot. But like I said, for us, we came from humble beginnings. We didn't, we weren't always doing well. You know what I mean? But now, we're blessed and we never quit. We kept growing, we kept learning, and it just now things are happening for us. We're very excited and very blessed. And we'll let you know, guys, it could happen for you too. You're going to go through struggles. It's a part of life, no matter what you choose to do. Even if you go to college, you take a course in college, it takes you 4 years, right? I mean, why do you think it's going to happen like, 6 months? You got to master it? No, you got to go to different professors and learn different skill sets and things like that. The same thing, you just buying different courses and you're learning the strategy that you're going after. With paid marketing, you can learn it in 6 months and start really dominating if you really know what you're doing. If I knew that, I wish I knew now what I know then. I wish I knew then what I know now. We'd probably be a lot further, a lot faster. But that's okay. Everybody goes along their journey differently, and that's okay. But like I said, it wasn't always easy for us. So the success that you're seeing right now, it's great and everything, and we're excited and we're happy about it. But we never forget where we came from and where we were when we were struggling. Yeah. So,
all this is going to do, like Jim Rome said. I love Jim Rome. Don't you love Jim Rome?
Oh yeah.
Jim Rome is one of the best personal development godfathers, I would say, next to Dale Carnegie. Yeah. And he said that all that money is, when you make a lot of money, it's going to basically make you more of what you originally were.
Yeah.
So if you were a humble person, a person that was a giver, a person that doesn't expect anything, and you were always helping people, and you didn't have money at the time, and then you come into money, what happens is the money allows you to do more of that. And you can actually spread the wealth, and you can spread the knowledge, and you can help a lot of people worldwide, because we're worldwide, actually. So what's great about that is that at the drop of a hat, we're going to get to a point where we can just pick up the phone and just say, I feel like we just go to Fiji, and we'll just book a flight and just like, all right, we can do that. That is freedom. Yeah. That's freedom. And, so you definitely want to have those values. You want to know what is your core value and bring that to the industry.
Yeah. Values are not sports cars. Values are not mansions. Okay. Those are things that people just try to entice you with. That's
society, of Hollywood, rich lifestyle. Yeah. Not the same when it comes to building a business and actually having that type of lifestyle. Because if you look at one of our favorite authors and entrepreneurs is Gary Vaynerchuk. Yeah. Author of the best-selling book, Crush It, Jab, 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 Right Hook. You guys read it, right? Listen, that guy, you don't see him driving around Lamborghinis. You don't see him hanging out in the Caribbean, things like that. What is he always doing? Hustling, working. That's always time.
Well, you look at you look at people on the internet. The most successful are the ones you don't hear about. Why? Because they're underground and they're doing their thing every day and they're making millions of dollars, but they're quiet.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing.
Speaking of that, and this is really good to share with you, the guy who created WordPress has a bicycle, for God's sake. He doesn't want a car. He just says, I like riding my bicycle. So, okay, that's what suits him. And people are like, oh, well, you make a lot of money. You're the founder creator of WordPress. Yeah, but he has his own values. Yeah, he knows what's important to him. He's not living. See, here's the thing what a lot of y'all need to understand is you want to live for you. Stop living for somebody else.
Yeah.
Live for yourself. If you got a passion and desire and this is what you want, even if it's to someone's understanding that it's not to their expectation, or, you know, you come into, like you said, you came into 5 figures and now you want to go to 6. So now people are going to start telling you, well, go and buy your first, you know, BMW or Mercedes. Don't make that mistake. Don't do that because someone else told you what to do. Stop living by other people's standards and live by yourself. Exactly. You know, live by your own core values, your own standards, you know. Yeah. For us, we know the true education about investments, and we're getting to that point where we understand that buying a house is not really a good idea.
It's more a liability nowadays.
Yeah. So what we have been studying ourselves is the fact that if we bought property, it would be making sense to get something that will pay for itself.
Yeah. Yeah. The skill sets, guys. In life,
you gotta learn this stuff.
In life,
they don't teach this stuff in school, guys.
Yeah. In life, there's skill sets to
yeah.
To try new things, but you have to study and learn those new skill sets.
Exactly.
You know? Don't be lazy in learning, once again.
Yeah,
as
that's right.
Jim Rome says.
And always be a student. Yeah. And never be too big to ask questions.
Yeah.
All right.
So that being said, guys, it's the top of the hour. It's 5 o'clock. We want to thank you for stopping by the Hot Seat Coaching Call. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. Care about you. We love you. And stay tuned for next week. And on this fan page, okay, on our Facebook fan page, Asymmetric Freedom by Design. You know, well, it's AR Freedom by Design. You can see it in the URL. You can ask your questions right underneath the video where you actually created that video. We're going to pin it right back to the top. Yeah, we're going to repin it. We're going to take this one. We'll leave this up for a little bit, and then I believe we'll be able to repin the new one, which is the instructional video where to post a comment. So we'll do that as well. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue to put that up there for you. Yeah. And you know, you can keep asking your questions right there, but we can get to the bottom of the problem and figure out what we can do to help you move forward, and more importantly, get you unstuck. Exactly. And if you want to catch our replays, we have past replays that we've done as well, you know, when we started, if you were interested in that, because there are a lot of questions being asked here today that are really, really great questions. Yeah. But we get questions all the time, so we answer all these questions publicly. You can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? And I'll make sure that you guys have access to that. When this video is done with the recording, click on the YouTube logo. It will take you straight to our channel, and you look inside. It says AR Freedom by Design, and you can click on that and subscribe to our channel. Exactly. All right. So with that being said, guys, have a great weekend. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Friday. It's Friday, TGIF. But you know what? Yeah. We have a TGIF like almost every day. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it seems like Friday for us almost every day. Except when I work my few days. Yeah. And we'll see you guys next week, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you so much for all of you who participated and asked us all your great questions. We hope to see you guys next week as well. And with more questions. With more questions. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Good night, guys. Good night.